Hey up, my name's Jamie. Good morning. Well, I've come back today to Beacon Hill. You might be able to see the little beacon in the background there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do another short documentary all about the beacon and the surrounding area and stuff. There's a few other structures up here that are wonderful to see. The documentaries have been going down quite well, so I thought, you know what, let's go do another one. I have been here before, but it was when I was just sort of starting out uploading, and I just came up here with an old iPhone, took a few shots and called it a day. So today we've got some bit more kit, shall we say, so we're gonna get going. Also, before I get into the video, just want to say a massive thank you to Mike, Darren and all the lot at Forsaken Exploration for sending me this wonderful hoodie. How cool is that? It's awesome, and on a day like this it's very much appreciated because, believe it or not, it's actually quite Baltic up here. So we're going to have a look at the beacon. I'm going to do the documentary first like I did last time, so we'll watch that now, and yeah, I hope you enjoy, and then stay around afterwards and you'll see all the extra bits of how I got the footage and all that load of stuff, and some extra bonus footage as well of Halifax and some other places as well. So stay tuned. Here's the documentary. I hope you enjoy. Beacon Hill is a prominent natural landmark overlooking Halifax in West Yorkshire, offering panoramic views of the town and surrounding areas. Historically, it served as a beacon point used to signal important events or warnings. In 2023, to commemorate the centenary of the Rotary Club of Halifax, a viewing platform and seating area were established on Beacon Hill. This project, completed in May 23, provides visitors with a designated spot to appreciate the expansive vistas, including landmarks such as the Peace Hall, Halifax Minster and Wainhouse Tower. The platform has been recognised for its design and contribution to the community, earning a Halifax Civic Trust 2024 award. Several paths lead to the summit of Beacon Hill. One accessible route starts near the junction of South Arran Bank and Beacon Hill Road. Another approach begins at the upper car park of Shibden Park, guiding walkers past the historic Walker Tower, named by Anne Lister in honour of her partner Anne Walker. There is a pub nearby called the Cock and Bottle. If you sit in the beer garden there, it offers some stunning views of Shibden Valley and Law Hill House, where Emily Bronte taught in 1838. The area also encompasses sites believed to have inspired Bronte's Wuthering Heights. Adjacent to Beacon Hill is Shibden Hall, the former residence of Anne Lister, also known as Gentleman Jack. This historic house offers insight into Lister's life and the region's history. Additionally, the Peace Hall, a Georgian-era cloth hall in Halifax, now functions as a cultural and commercial hub, hosting events, shops and eateries. For those interested in exploring further, the Magna Via, an ancient cobble route, once connected Halifax to the Shibden Valley. That's accessible from Beacon Hill. This path, historically significant and walked by figures like Anne Lister, offers a glimpse into the area's rich past. However, Beacon Hill does have a darker side, tied to crime, punishment and tragic events. Beacon Hill was once a site for public executions, serving as a place of grim justice for criminals sentenced to death. The visibility of the hill made it an effective location for deterrence, as people in Halifax and the surrounding areas could see the executions taking place. The condemned were often hanged or even gibbeted as a warning to others. One of the most famous cases associated with Beacon Hill was the execution of a notorious highwayman who terrorised travellers on the roads leading into Halifax. His body was allegedly left hanging for weeks as a stark warning. Although the actual Halifax gibbet is a guillotine-like device, stood in the town itself, it is closely tied to the hill. Beacon Hill would have been one of the first sites condemned prisoners saw before their final moments. The Halifax gibbet was used until 1650, long before the French Revolution popularised the guillotine. Criminals, often accused of theft, were executed in a swift but public spectacle. After an execution, it was common for the bodies of the condemned to be transported up to Beacon Hill or other prominent areas to be displayed in iron cages as a gruesome reminder of justice. Due to its history, Beacon Hill is rumoured to be haunted. Visitors have reported strange whispers, shadowy figures, and an eerie atmosphere, especially at dusk or foggy evenings. Some claim to hear the sounds of marching footsteps, possibly a ghostly echo of soldiers from past conflicts. A particularly chilling legend speaks of a headless figure seen wandering the hill, believed to be a victim of the Halifax gibbet. Others report seeing spectral lights flicking over the landscape, thought to be spirits lingering from the executions that once took place. There are also remnants of old structures on and around Beacon Hill, hinting at a long-forgotten settlement. Some believe these ruins belong to a medieval community, while others speculate they were used by outlaws hiding from the authorities. The desolate remains add to the eerie reputation of the area. Beacon Hill is not just a place of beauty and panoramic views. It holds deep echoes of Halifax's grim past, making it a location where history, legend, and ghost stories intertwine. There is quite a few folk I've seen up here already, either sat on those benches back there or coming up walking the dogs. It is a lovely walk, it really is. In all the walks I take you on are lovely, surely most of them. Question mark? Right, think I found the perfect spot. Now it is a public bridleway, so I can fly from here. Also, I've checked on drone assist. For all you drone police out there, there is no flight restrictions in the area. A few caution things for some big pylons, but they're about 1.5 miles in the opposite direction. So don't worry, we are going to be flying safe and legal. Woo! Bah, yuck, it's windy up here. By gum. Right, so we're going to get drone set up. I've been looking forward to this flight since yesterday because I haven't flown my drone in a couple of days. I did do a little bit of a evening flight yesterday, but it didn't really turn out well, so it wasn't really anything that was going to be worth uploading, sadly. So we'll just see if we can hopefully have a little tiny break in this wind. That would be nice. That would be nice, even if it's just for 5 minutes, that would be great. Yeah, so we'll see. It's hard to do all this fidgety stuff when you've got gloves on, but my hands are freezing today. Mainly because it's bloody cold. Just as we thought the weather was brightening up to all be on the plus side and everything, oh no, it turns out not. So yeah, look, you can just watch me faff about setting the Rona up, get everything done. Perfect. Absolutely outstanding. Right. Let's hope this wind doesn't cause too much of an issue. I don't think it will, because we don't actually need to fly very high today. But we'll battle through, like we always do. Oh, I love that sound. I absolutely love that sound. Right then. Wait for it to catch some satellites. Right then. Hang on. This ground looks flat enough, but it isn't. So we'll bust out our helipad. There you go, Rona. I hope you're happy now. Right then.
Take off. Home point updated.
Ping. So yeah, when I flew over Wainhouse Tower the other day, that was quite terrifying, I don't mind saying. I've never flown over something so large before. Alright, we'll go back and get some footage of the actual beacon. So you can just see over in the distance there, you can see Wainhouse Tower. Just get a nice, might as well just spin it around, don't we? I have found recently, I put the grid lines on all the on the Fly app. So the grid lines have been really good for helping me keep things centered. We will go and have a closer look at that too. Looks cool from above, doesn't it? Oops. Got knocked about a bit there by the wind. There's the actual tower itself, that's in part of the documentary. See if we can get over the other side of it. Wow. Got to be mega careful because I don't have collision sensors. So I'm using line of sight and just careful judgment. My little map's disappeared. Hang on. There we are. There we go. See if we can get a shot of the valley. Oops, strong wind. Typical. Right. Come home, Rona. So what we'll do is we'll go back up to the beacon. Come here, beauty. There's my little buddy. We'll get some more. We'll get some shots. We're like down at Dean Clough and things. And then we'll go back up towards the beacon. We're definitely getting used to her now.
Landing.
Burp. Right, so we'll go back up to the beacon. We'll get some shots of that. Actually, we need to go that way. We need to go that way too. Right, that's what we'll do. We'll go that way first. Right, 2 seconds. Right, mooch on this way. So yeah, you did hear in the documentary some references to Ann Lister and Shibden Hall. That video is going to be coming soon, so don't worry. I didn't forget to get some shots of the places, but I didn't want to, you know, over provide value for money. But yeah, I will be getting some of that stuff very, very soon. And let me just click this back onto there. Yeah, I will be going to Shibden again within the next sort of few days. I'd have thought. I'm not quite sure when that video will be coming out. Let's go this way, because I was thinking that I was going to fly the drone over this next bit, but because there's a little farmland up here, and I like to be sort of a bit conscientious, or what's the word? I can't think of the word, but I just like to be sort of mindful of others, because I don't really want to piss anybody off. I do that enough at work, yabbering to them all the time. And so yeah, we're just going to mooch on this way, get a shot of something right quick, and then go back to the beacon and get some shots of that. Perfect. Wow. It's funny because the quarry that I did some filming in as well is just behind that line of trees in the distance there. Everything's local, which is really cool. Also, would you like a spoiler alert for an up and coming video? You would? That's a shame, isn't it? Boots still squeaking. Might be some time for a new pair of boots. To be honest, the amount of mileage that these have had already, oh yeah, they're not quite ready for retiring yet. Oh no. This is a lot further down than what I remembered it being. It's a lot easier going this way, Donovan, than it is coming the other way. To be honest, I wouldn't have been able to fly here anyway, because there's all these overhead cables, so that would have been a no bueno anyway. So we have to do it old school and get on Shanks's pony. If you don't know what Shanks's pony is, Google it. Now I don't know if you can see or not, or hear, but there's a big flock of geese. Do you call them a flock of geese? I think you do. Over there, just flying behind the wires. You might not be able to see them. I hope you can. And I've got a sneaky suspicion that they're all going to Ogden Water. Very sneaky suspicion. We'll find out later if it warms up a bit, and me and my wife go for a walk around there later on too. That would be nice. See if them geese are there. Sounds like a mission plan to me. Oh yeah. Another quick note. This is the way, if we ever get a meet up with the boys from Forsaken Exploration, this is the way that we'll be coming to some abandoned brickworks. I've already done a video on that, which quite seemed to pique interest with Mike. I think that's actually how we started convalescing. So yeah, this is the way that we'll be coming, so make sure you've got your hiking boots on, boys. Yeah, absolutely no way you'd be able to fly here. Not a chance. Silly pylons. Is this bringing back any memories, Steve? I don't know why I'm trying to be quiet while I'm doing this bit, because this bit's going to be in a documentary, but obviously there'll be music playing and not my voice. The wonderful power of editing. Yeah. It's alright, I'm not coming on your land, don't worry. Don't you worry. I am getting hungry now though. I knew I should have eaten before I came out. And I rookie mistaked again and didn't bring any water. And rookie mistake number 3, I didn't set my watch either. Boom. This is so cool. It's amazing to think that Anne Lister actually walked down here at some point. We're doing a documentary about her as well, if anybody would find that interesting. We don't need to go much further than this, otherwise we'll end up back down at the brickworks. And we don't need to go there today, do we? So I think we'll just get a nice shot from this bit around the corner here. Get a nice shot of this bit around the corner. We'll go a little bit further down, I think. I mean, we're pretty much committed now, aren't we? But it's crazy because on the way back up, it looks more circular, like with all the trees and everything. It looks strange. Yeah, that'll do. We don't need to go past this bit because that's the end of the trail there. So yeah, we'll go back. Huh? Head back the way. So that makes a nice thing as well. So yeah, all this would have been cobbled at one point when it was being used. This is lovely. I love being outside. Peaceful. Yeah. Right. I'll see you when we're back at the beacon. Okay, I lied. I'll see you before we get back to the beacon. I usually really enjoy, or not usually, pretty much always enjoy editing videos. But for some reason, I'm really looking forward to editing this one. I don't know why. Just really looking forward to it. I hope you enjoy. If not, I did. I'd forgotten how far down that little path is. Still nowhere near the beacon. That's the thing sometimes when you're out for a mooch. You get thinking or talking or both, and you end up walking for miles without even realising it. Lovely. I'm knackered now. Trudge, 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 trudge. Onwards we mooch. That's the tripod, by the way. Pinched it off Chloe. Thanks, Bebo. Why oh why do I do these things to myself? Whew. And we made it. Woohoo. Right, so we're going to get Rona back out. Come here, my little beauty. Going to spin Rona back up. Get some footage from the beacon and everything. Hopefully down towards Peace Hall. Right. She'll be alright there. Whew. Got a bit of a sweat on doing that walk. My cap's bloody drenched, like, you know. Right. Oops. Let these off for a minute. So I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, please consider giving it a thumbs up and maybe hitting that subscribe. And even if you're feeling extra generous, click on the share button and share it to your social network. Right. Wait for it to do a thing. We're all thinged. Alright, let me take this other glove off. Come on, you bugger. Just put the thing down, Jamie. It's easier then, and you can just pull it off. There we are. Simple. Crazy, isn't it? Right. Instead of just gawping at me, have a look out over Halifax while we do this little flight. Righty.
Take off. Home point updated.
Try and get some nice cinematic style shots. Right, now we'll go for some nice pictures over Halifax, shall we? See if we can have a look down into the Peace Hall. They do concerts here in the summer, throughout the summer. Some big names coming. I think Kylie Minogue's coming this year. I'm going to see... See if we can get a bit higher. I'm going to see Gary Barlow. I think that's in July. My daughter Katie bought us tickets for that for Christmas. But people do, they come up here because you can see right down into the Peace Hall there. That's the Peace Hall. See if I can zoom in for you. So you can kind of see inside it and get to watch the concerts for free, essentially. Naughty, naughty. Hang on, the screen seems to have frozen. There it goes. can see in the distance there over to Wayne House Tower. If I can zoom in again. And of course, there's the Minster down there. Halifax Minster. I'm going to do a video on that also soon. And out towards Boothtown. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to show up here about the beacon. I might go up to Bullet Hill now and do oh no, I haven't got time today. I might go up there tomorrow. And there we are down there, look. Let's see if we can get, oops, that's the wrong button. See if we can get a bit higher. Actually, I'm noob in here. Should be getting the beacon in that shot, shouldn't we? There's the beacon there. Yeah, so the grid lines, if you do fly drones, having the grid lines switched on your app, absolute game changer, I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you want to concentrate on like the rule of thirds and that sort of thing. Absolute game changer. We're getting a strong wind warning now. It's gone. Yeah, we'll have another quick pan around. I'm getting actually some signal interference. I wonder if that's because I'm flying right next to a telephone mast. There's Broad Street Plaza over there. That's where me and my wife go to the cinema on a Tuesday. Right. Let's bring Rona home. And then we'll end the video there. She's done a really good job today. She's been kicked about the wind, something rotten. Come on, you beauty. See if we can get her in shot. She's back from her mission. She wants to say hello. Hey, hello. Right, you can have a rest now.
Landing.
Morning. Perfect. Time for a battery change anyway. Oh yeah, yeah. Got some stunning stuff. Yeah. I was round at Wayne House Tower the other week, doing a flyby up there, and I'm just doing a bit on Beacon and grim history of it, that sort of thing.
Right.
And so it'll be up on YouTube later on.
All right, what's your channel?
It's Yorkshire Walker.
Right.
Yeah, and
because I've been following this guy called. He's got like a foreign sounding name, but he does lots of drone footage. He does Manchester, Leeds,
right.
And he does abroad as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just one sec.
Yeah, I'm just going around Halifax in a minute because I haven't had this drone for very long, to be fair, and so I'm still getting used to her.
I'm a big kid. Yorkshire Walker.
Yeah.
It's a good self on the front
Yeah,
page.
is that nice and green? Yeah,
business.
that's the one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a really good hobby, is that actually?
It is. It's really good, and it's yeah, it's a lot of fun as well.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I'll watch the Warehouse Tower one later because I've
Lovely.
never been up, and I've been up a few bank holidays.
Yeah.
Because they say it opens on bank holiday a couple
Yeah.
of years ago, and it was never open. But I just spoke to a lady that used to clean the signs.
Right.
She's not been open for a while, but so that'll be
Yeah. Well, that's
good to see.
because I've had a few folk that have said to me, you know, that they want to go up, but they're terrified of heights. You know, so I mean, watching it from there, you know, on your telly, it might not be too bad.
I've got to treat myself to a really big telly because of I'll watch a lot of stuff like this, and I want to experience.
Yeah.
Look, I know it sounds a bit daft, but sometimes I'd rather watch the tower than go up it myself.
Yeah.
Because I could be a bit dodgy with heights, but I would force myself up. I've been up the Minster Tower, and I've been up York as well.
Right.
You know, in the Minster.
Yeah.
That's like a 20-story building. That's just the sort of tightness of it. But
Yeah, well, that's it. There's because quite a few months ago now, I went to Studley Pike as well, because you can go inside that, and there's there's a viewing platform. It's about 25 foot high or something. There's a viewing platform.
Yes, and then there's
the spire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Have
you
been
can.
up to Cowling. There's this, what we.
Well, that's the video for Beacon Hill. It was really fun one, was this one. It really was. I mean, all the videos are fun, but this one was, I don't know, something a little bit cool. As you saw on the video, having a nice chat with that gentleman there. His name was Simon, so hello Simon, and I hope that you like the video as well. So I'll leave it there, and for now, my name's Jamie. I'm your Yorkshire Walker, and I'm out. Peace. Catch you on the next one.